jumped out. This is take 2 of my live video this morning. Modern technology. We've got to love it, haven't we? Isn't it awesome when we do things like this and things just don't go to plan? So let me see if I think I'm actually on here live now. So let me know if you've got the notification and I've gone live. Please let me know, because when it says I'm live on YouTube now, so I'm hoping that I'm live on YouTube. Please, when you get the notification, jump in, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, and we will do take 2 of the beginning of this video. So I think it's showing that I am live over on YouTube. Thanks, Annette, for telling me that I wasn't live on YouTube. I don't know what went on there, but anyway, we are now live again. And yep, there we go. There we go. I was thinking, why have I only got like 6 people on? Like, this is just weird. Like, I couldn't understand why people weren't getting the notification. So please, when you get the notification, jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. Let's all start that spool again. So my name's Donna Gray, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland, and I'm coming to you live on Monday, the 28th of April. Things have been very, very busy here in my craft studio. I self-planned and scheduled, ready to go away on my incentive trip I've got like less than 2 weeks. Well, actually 2 weeks today I will be leaving. So that's how close my trip is looming. So I'm getting super excited, but I'm also getting really stressed and overworked. But anyway, I've got lots and lots of things happening. So as I said, today I will actually be using the Everyday You and Me bundle. And the reason that I'm using the Everyday You and Me bundle is because I'm doing 2 lots of Creative Card Club in 1 month. So for my Creative Card Club members, I wanted to say to you, there will be a little bit of a delay in your Creative Card Club this month, because I'm going to be sending this month and next month both out together. So they're actually going to come out together. I'm just waiting on an order to arrive this week to be able to prep the kits for next month. And I will be sending them all out together because they're so close. I thought I may as well just go to the post office once and send them all out together. So if you want to join my Creative Card Club, it is an awesome club to be a part of. It costs $60 per month to attend with getting a kit by mail. It costs $55 to come in person. And when you come in person, we're actually doing the in-person class on Thursday. So I'm creating the cards, getting organized for the in-person class on Thursday. So after that in-person class happens, I will then be getting the product and prepping the kits and everything, and hopefully getting them out Friday this week, or if not Friday this week, Monday of the week after. So it's been a super busy time. I'm trying to get 2 months of work all done in 1 month. And I'm super excited because I can't wait until I actually have all of that work done and I can relax and just enjoy a holiday, a nice, well-earned break. But of course, while I'm away, the brand new catalog is going to go live. So if you don't have a demonstrator that you're working with and you would love a catalog, please jump on here, scan that QR code and grab yourself a brand new catalog. You can actually purchase a brand new catalog from an online store. Once the catalog goes live, you can actually purchase a catalog from an online store too. So if anyone's ever wondering about getting a catalog, it's always there. You can always purchase one from our online store. Now, I did talk briefly in the video before when I wasn't on YouTube about my catalog launch party, and I just wanted to talk briefly about this catalog launch party and how it's going to work. It is a craft along launch party. So it is a catalog launch party where when you register for my catalog launch party, it costs $85, and I'm going to send you more than $85, actually, to tell you the truth. It's going to cost me more than $85 to send you out the product that I'm sending you. It's going to be coming directly from Stampin' Up, and I will pop my camera down on the desk so you can actually see the products that I will be using. So I'm going to be using this gorgeous designer series paper. I'm also going to be using the in colors because they're brand new. We've got brand new in colors, so why not use them in the catalog launch party? You will also be getting a full pack of the in color embellishments, and you're going to be getting this gorgeous gold stripe ribbon. I think this one's going to be my favorite. out of the new ribbons and things. I think this one's, you all know, I'm the bow lady from Bow Desert. So, so it will cost $85, and this is what you'll get for $85. Plus you'll get access to a private Facebook group where I'm going to do 10 gorgeous projects. I've already done 2 projects. They're not just going to be card making projects. There's going to be 3D projects. There's going to be lots of different things. Card making. I've even done a cute little mini journal. So I've already created 2 of the projects. Now, I will be using these 2 stamp and die bundles. So the Pretty Florals and the Sweet Blooms is what I'm going to be using as the 2 stamp sets. Now, these can be purchased when at time of registration. These are extra things that you can purchase on top. You can purchase both of these bundles if you want to purchase those. You can also purchase the in-color ink pads. You can also purchase the in-color Stampin' Write markers. So once you do that, all you will need is actually a pack of basic white A4 cardstock, and you'll be able to craft along with me. And the reason why I wanted to talk about how it's actually going to work, you can scan this QR code here on the screen to register, but how it's going to work is I'm pre-recording all of the videos. So you will get all of the measurements in the videos showing you exactly how to create these gorgeous 10 projects. So it's going to go live. The actual group itself is going to go live on May the 10th. So on May the 10th, you will get access to these videos. So I'm going to schedule the videos. You'll have 10 awesome videos that day. So it doesn't matter if you're not available for part of the day or you're not available for all of the day. It doesn't matter. You're going to get access of this private Facebook group for 3 whole months. So you're going to get access to all of the projects that I do for 3 whole months. The videos will be scheduled to go throughout the day. So I'm not going to bombard you and have a whole heap of videos. I'm actually going to schedule the videos to go live throughout the whole entire day. So you can either choose to just hang out with me on the 10th of May and just craft and create. But the beauty of it is because the videos are going to be scheduled, you're going to be able to start and stop those videos at any time while you're crafting. So I want you to get down and craft with me. So that's the thing. I physically want you to get down and craft with me. So I will be placing the order for everyone for their catalog launch party. I'll be placing the order on the 6th of May, in early hours of 6th of May. And I will be sending those videos, sending those products directly straight from Stampin' Up to you to cut out the middleman. So I'm hoping you may not have them by the 10th of May, but you will be able to come back. So you may be able to hang out and watch everything that I'm creating. And then when your goodie bag arrives, you'll be able to go back to that group. And I did see, Christine, that you signed up last night. I did see that. Thank you very much. So you'll be able to go back to that group and you'll be able to craft along. And the beauty of it, as I said, because the videos are scheduled, you will be able to pause and stop the video. So you will be able to keep up. A lot of people say, there's no way I could craft along with you. You craft too fast. But you will be able to pause. You'll be able to rewind the videos. So that's the beauty of it. So those videos are going to be scheduled to go on the 10th of May. They're going to be scheduled to go. We're going to have prize giveaways. We're going to have challenges in there. So there's lots and lots of stuff that we're going to be doing. I will be setting up the group fairly soon. When I set up the group, I will be adding people in that have already registered. I'll be adding you in. So please watch out for that notification on Facebook that you've been invited to the group. If we're not friends on Facebook, you need to be friends with me on Facebook to be able to, for me to be able to invite you to it. I will actually also send out an email with a link to the private Facebook group. So don't think that you're going to miss out because you don't know where the group is. I will be sending you a link with the email. Now, I will be available while I'm overseas. I will be available on Facebook via Messenger. So if you have any questions, or you can email me. So I will have access to Facebook Messenger, and I will also have access to my email. So if you ever have any questions, or you want to place an order, or you want something, or you want to ask me something, I will be available. Even though I'll be on holidays, I will be available. But just remember, there will be a real weird time change. So if I don't answer you, it's probably in the middle of the night over there. But anyway, so yeah. Michelle, I can add, so Michelle's asking about the PDF. There is not going to be a PDF, but I can add an international viewer online content only. I'm just wondering whether I actually did that or not, but I will check that out, and I will change that today. So don't register just yet, but please keep an eye out. So give me at least a day, and I will go in and see if I can add that to the registration process, so you can actually sign up just for the online content only. But that is only for international viewers. It is not for people in Australia. The only way that people in Australia will get access is to purchase the $85, because you get the product and you get to be able to play and have fun. So so I'm super excited. You can scan the QR code there, or there is actually a link in the description down below. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about, so I'll quickly show you back down on my desk again. Sorry, the videos were going crazy. It looks a lot better with the numbers that are watching now. Okay, so as I said, you will be getting the Designer Series paper here, which is gorgeous. It's got floral patterns on one side and geometrical patterns on the other. So, I mean, if you're not into the floral part, you can turn around and do the geometrical sides, which is really awesome. As I said, I've already created 2 projects and recorded the videos. I'm super excited. So there will be more to come, but you'll get 10 projects. You'll get the the cardstock, a full pack of the A4 mixed cardstock. So you're going to get, I think it's 4 sheets of each. I think that's how it is, 4 sheets of each of the colors. Now I'm going to be using, and you will get these embellishments and you'll also get the ribbon, but I'm going to be using these 2 bundles. So you can actually purchase those bundles on top, and you can also purchase the ink pads, and you can also purchase the Stampin' Up markers at the time of registration. So that's available. Now I've got something super exciting. Now, if you're in the Basic Foundations of Card Making group, please shut your eyes. You don't want to see this, or if you do want to see what we're doing. So we're doing a color coach for this month, for next month, and I've just recorded all the videos for it, and I've actually created the color coach. Now, I am going to offer this to people that are not in the Basic Foundations of Card Making group. I'm going to offer it as a one-time thing. I don't have the registration for it just yet, but I will be doing the registration. Sorry, I'm just going to pop that back up on. I will be doing the registration and getting an event set up very soon. Now, I'm going to be taking payments for this color swatch. I'm going to be taking payments while I'm away. I'm not going to do any color swatches before I go. There is no way that I can fit that into my schedule of all the things that I'm doing. I would love to. I physically would love to, but I so don't have the time. I'm still trying to struggle getting the time of everything that I'm putting together as it is. But if you are interested in getting one of these color swatches, and it shows all of our color families, and I think it's going to be a really handy tool. If you're brand new to crafting, or if you struggle with knowing what the colors are, I think a color swatch is always, we did used to have one, Stampin' Up used to sell one, but now we don't. So I've taken it upon myself. I've designed this color swatch, and all of the people in the Basic Foundations of Card Making are getting this as their little goodie bag for the month of May. Now, I've got them all sorted. They're all packed. And I will be sending them out towards the end of this week. So you will be getting them. I will be early for once with my Basic Foundations of Card Making. And then the month after, we have an awesome fun announcement as well, but you'll see that in the video that I've premiered to go on my YouTube channel. So we won't be having a craft along, which we normally have a craft along, but we won't be having a craft along. If you want to join our Basic Foundations of Card Making, it is $50 per month, and we are teaching people from the ground up. We are teaching people tips and tricks that we have learned along the way, but we're also providing these resources that are going to be a great resource for you when it comes to crafting. So it's not only a Basic Foundations of Card Making group. There is so many things that we are giving to our members for being a part of our Foundations of Card Making group. So you will not get the kit this month if you sign up now for Basic Foundations, because we always have the cutoff at the end of the month, but I have no time to do any more kits. So if you want to sign up for Basic Foundations of Card Making, you can sign up now and you will get this kit. or you can just purchase the kit, because I'm doing the kit at the same price as what the membership price is. So I will be doing the kit for $50, and I'm going to show you. Let me pop my video down. So in the kit, they actually got, so this is my finished color chart. They actually got little bags with all of these pieces of cardstock cut, ready to go in their kit. Now, there won't be a live. There will be a live for this month that we're doing this Friday, Linda, but there won't be a live next month because I've just scheduled the video. There's no way that we can do it. Neither of us are home to be able to do it because we're both going to be on our incentive trip. So you'll be getting all the supplies. So they come in like a bag with all of the these little pieces of cardstock, all cut and labeled in bags. Now, the people in our basic foundations of card making, I've scheduled the videos. There's going to be one on the 2nd of May, one on the 9th of May. Rose is going to be recording her 2 videos. And then we have a video that will be premiering on YouTube on the 30th of May. So, but this is what we're creating. We're creating an awesome color chart like this. So I show them step by step exactly how to do it, show them how to decipher what the colors are. And we are also sending a Color Buddies sheet. And this Color Buddies sheet helps you when it comes to what colors that you can put together for your card making. So as you can see here, the Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, and Gorgeous Grape, they're all in a color family that will go together. So they're colors that you can put together that look really nice when it comes to your card making. So if you're interested in getting that, you really need to be on my email list, because that is where I will be emailing out the information, and I will be creating an event, and it will cost $50 for you to actually get these Color Buddy sheets. Now, there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes. We are cutting those pieces of cardstock at a 1/2 inch by 1 1/4 inch to fit onto that. So there's a lot of behind the scenes preparation for us to actually get those color swatches out. So so there will be and Rose and I have discussed it. We're going to, so that it doesn't so it's fair all across the board. The people in our basic foundations of card making, they're actually paying $50 per month anyway. So we're going to charge the same amount for that color swatch to be sent out. And that includes postage and getting it sent out to you. We will not be doing those until the middle of June. So please, when I actually do the event up, you can sign up for it, but just be aware that it will not be coming out and not be getting prepped until the middle of June when we get back. And I've got a retreat at the end of June as well. So, so I will be getting them out as soon as I possibly can. All right, so enough of that. Now, today we're actually going to be using the Everyday You and Me bundle. And the reason that I'm using that, as I said, it is my Stamps Club for next month. Sorry, not my Stamps Club. Wow, that's a blast from the past. I don't do Stamps Club anymore. It is my Creative Card Club for next month. So let me just pop the camera down. So for next month in Creative Card Club, you will be getting a 1/4 pack of the beautiful Everyday You and Me designer series paper, and it's gorgeous. I mean, here's a couple of patterns. Where's another pattern? I've got one pattern missing here at the moment, but this paper is simply stunning. So we've got this one here with the reverse side. We've got this one with the reverse side. And look, I've stamped on that one. And we've got there is another couple of sheets of different paper, but I don't have them here with me at the moment. But you will be getting a 1/4 pack of the Everyday You and Me. I think it's called, it's actually not called Everyday You and Me. It's called something, Everyday something. Anyway, you will be getting a full pack of these pecan pie and clear ribbon dots. Now, if you are thinking that you want to sign up for my monthly Creative Card Club, there is the QR code. There's also a link in the description down below. If you sign up now, before the 10th of actually, well, I mean, before the end of this week, you will be able to be in for next month's, because I'm doing this month and next month all in one go. So, so I decided that I wanted to create one of the cards with you today here live on my YouTube channel and over on my Facebook. So the Everyday You and Me bundle is absolutely gorgeous. I've done a scrapbook Scrap It With Me workshop kit with this, and I can honestly tell you it is such a stunning suite of products. I can't tell you enough how awesome this suite of products is. So it is still available. You can actually pop it. You'll see the description below. You'll see that I have the Everyday You and Me bundle and the paper in the description of this video. All right, so I have, what have I done there? I have a Pretty Peacock card base. So I'm going to fold that one in half. Also too, while I'm just getting started, I have also opened up the registration for my 2-day craft retreat in June. Now, registration for that is going to be closing towards the end of May. So if you're thinking about attending, you really need to jump on and register, get your accommodation sorted, ready to go, because retreat will be here before we know it. 28th and 29th of June, people. So thank you to all of those that have already registered. I'm super excited. I can't wait to be crafting with you again. All right, so I have a piece of Lost Lagoon that is going to go underneath this gorgeous piece of designer series paper here. I'm actually going to stamp directly on this paper, and I'm going to stamp directly on this paper as well, to be able to create some gorgeous flowers and things. So I'm going to stamp on this one with the sentiment here, which is better together. I think it's such a gorgeous sentiment. So I'm going to use my Pretty Peacock and I'm going to stamp on that. Now, sometimes people don't realize about stamping on designer series paper. I mean, designer series paper is still good to stamp on. A lot of people think that we have to stamp on our cardstock instead of stamping directly onto our designer series paper. So I wanted to show you how you can actually stamp on the designer series paper and get a gorgeous look. So I'm stamping with the Pretty Peacock here. I'm using a Pierce mat because this stamp is photopolymer. So to get a really good stamped image, I want to do that. And I've missed the little G there. So I'm just going to show you, do I have? Yes, I do. Okay, so the bottom of the G didn't stamp. I obviously didn't ink it up properly. So I'm just going to use my Stampin' Write marker in Pretty Peacock and finish off the bottom of that G. And no one would ever know that I did that. No one would ever know. So that's a little trick that you can do as well. All right, so I'm also going to stamp on this one. So I want to pop that there because I want to have some flowers sort of popping up a little bit underneath where I'm going to put this. So I'm going to grab my flower stamp. I had them all. Where did I put them all? Oh, they're all way over here. Okay, so let's grab. Now, the beauty of this stamp is we've got a few different colored, a few different size flowers, but we also have the leaves go two different ways. Okay, so we've got one leaf that goes one way and one leaf that goes the other way. And I love that about a bundle, that we've got leaves that go different ways, because it's really, really nice to be able to have some leaves that will go opposite ways. So I'm going to stamp with my Pretty Peacock, and I'm going to do a lovely flower here in Pretty Peacock. And look at that on the designer series paper. Isn't that just gorgeous? All right, and I'm going to do probably another one popping up through there. So we've got a couple of flowers there. I'm going to pop another large one coming down through the bottom here. Okay, so we're getting a couple of flowers in behind there. I'm actually going to build, I'm going to stamp and die cut out our flower as well. But I also want to use our crumb cake for some leaves. So let's ink up the leaf in crumb cake and I'm going to pop that one coming up through there. So we've got some leaves and coming out through there. Okay. And some more leaves down through the bottom. Can you take the QR? Sorry, Judy. I forgot it was up there. Thank you. Sorry. I get so into crafting, I forget that it's there. Oh, sorry, Linda. I haven't given you that either. Oh, wow. Too many things to do and not enough time to do anything. But anyway, I will try and get onto that today, Linda. Please send me a reminder again. All right. So I've got some leaves happening there. All right. So we've got some gorgeous flowers and some leaves. Now, I want to take a scrap of this paper here. Actually, no, we'll do a scrap of this one. And we'll die cut some of one or two of those flowers out. So let's do a smaller flower. So we've already got one there. So let's do a smaller flower here. Okay. I'll die cut those out. And I think what I want to do is do a little bit of pecan pie with the leaves. So let's do leaves going two different ways. And I'm just going to use my designer series paper here. And don't be scared to do that. Like it's so fun to use your designer series paper to be able to stamp on. Okay. Can I might fit another one there. So let me do another one like that and maybe another one like that. So that's in our pecan pie. And I've done that just directly straight onto the designer series paper. All right, so I'm just going to get rid of that ink so that I don't put that on me at all. All right, so let's now grab our cut and emboss. We'll bring in our dies. Okay. So we will have, now with these dies, there's two flowers that are very similar in size. And honestly, I struggle with which one is which. So I've got that one, that one, that one, and that one. So hence why I decided to do the small one and the large one so I don't get confused. Now, and all you've got to do with these dies is just keep rotating them until they get to where you think it needs to be able to cut out those stamped images. I think that one could be like that there. And when you rotate them and you can see no space around them, you know that you've got them right. I'm not going to do that one there because it's way too close. So let's see if we can do this one here. And this one's probably going to be way too close there too. I don't think I'll be able to. Oh, will I or won't I? I don't want to move it off my flower there. Oh, I think I will. I think I'll get them. Okay. All right. So let's hold our breath. Hold your breath. Hold your tongue right so that it doesn't move. And we'll run those through. Yes, you can still purchase the DSP. Yes. So yes, Linda, you can still purchase. I checked it out this morning. We've got that. I've got that one. And I did just order for my card club. I mean, for my creative card club as well. Okay. And then I'm going to do the other two leaves. So we've got that one and that one. It's gorgeous paper, this. And the sticker sheet, if you have the opportunity, purchase the paper with the sticker sheet because the sticker sheet's really, really cute. And I think I use the sticker sheet for my scrapbooking class, but I think it would be also really awesome for the card making as well. All right, so we have our bits and pieces all cut out of our designer series paper. Pop that aside. Okay. Pop my dies back in there so I don't lose them. All right. Now let's bring back in what we have here. All right, so I'm going to adhere my designer series paper onto my Lost Lagoon. Now you could even, like, to give this a bit of a rustic feel, you could even use your scissors and rough up those edges. So let's do that. Why not? Let's do that. I love this with this paper. So just with the edge of your scissors, just going along and with the blade open, and it doesn't matter that it tears the cardstock. That's the whole, it adds more to that rustic feel as well. And all you do is you run your scissors along that edge. You will get paper filings and a bit of a mess on your floor. So be prepared for that, or keep it on your desk and then swipe it off your desk. But by roughing that up, it just gives it more of a, I don't know, shabby chic type of look, or just a bit of a rustic look. And I actually love that. I feel like this paper really lends to that. You could also, and I'll show you in a minute, but you could also, which will take this to another level. So I'm going to do that on that sentiment label as well. So just with your edge of your scissors, holding onto your cardstock. And as I said, if it tears, don't even worry. It adds to that rustic look. There is a distressing tool that you can get. I mean, we don't sell it at Stampin' Up, but there is a distressing tool that you can get that does this. The edge of my scissors does the job. So I don't feel like I need a special tool. Hey, Margaret, welcome. Welcome everybody that is here. Thank you very much for joining. I'm super excited to be here crafting with you. All right, so we've got, see how rustic that looks? Really cute. So we can do that even on our layer here as well. And when you get used to doing it, you will fly through and do it. Exactly like what I'm doing here now. I'm flying through and doing it because I'm not intimidated by doing it. And if my scissor if the blade cuts into that and creates a bit of a cut mark, I don't care. It's just rustic. All right. And as you can see, all of these paper fibers. So if you're a bit paranoid about what mess you're going to make, because it does make a mess, I'm just going to sweep that onto the floor because the vacuum cleaner will vacuum that up. All right, so we have our awesome pieces here like this. So I'm actually going to adhere those together in a bit of a rustic looking way. And I'm going to add a ribbon. So I've got these here that I'm going to pop up on the front. So we've got some awesome embellishments. All right. I'm going to adhere these two down to start off with. So first of all, I'm going to add some liquid glue onto my Lost Lagoon. And I like to, when you've got that rustic, have the rough edges coming up. You'll see when you do it how it works. But and I'm just going to pop that on at a little bit of an angle, still keeping in with the confines of the card, but just popping it on a little bit of an angle. I think it just adds to that bit of uniqueness by doing that. I'm going to add my next layer on, and we're going to swish that around the other way. So whichever way you go in the first place with the angle, just go the opposite way with this piece, like so. Okay, now this one here, I definitely want to pop it up because I want to get a bit of 3D action happening here. So I'm going to grab some dimensionals. If I can find some dimensionals, there they are. And we'll pop that one up on the front. Now, because it's designer series paper, I would typically put way more dimensionals on it than what I would with a piece of cardstock. And the reason being, designer series paper is way thinner than what our cardstock is. Our cardstock has a lot of body to it. The designer series paper is not super, super thin, but it's still too thin to not have quite a few dimensionals on. So I do like to add way more dimensionals to what I normally would. Normally I would put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 in the middle. So I've added just an extra couple along those lengths of the sides for the simple reason of making sure that it doesn't sag. You don't want this sentiment strip to be sagging on your card. So then with my Take Your Pick tool, I'm just going to remove those backings. And the beauty of using your Take Your Pick tool is you can collect those backings onto the point of your Take Your Pick tool and then pop them in the garbage. So no more of those pesky little ones, unless you get an escapee like this one here that just escaped off the end of my Take Your Pick tool. But then you've got them all in one pile and you can pop them into your garbage bin. So it saves having those pesky little backings get all over your house, which they do anyway. I mean, mine still do. Now, when you're going to put this one on, be sure to look and get it lined up straight, because you've put these on an angle. You can typically end up being at an angle. I want it to be nice and straight. So I'm lining it up with my grid here. And I'm also like eyeballing and lining it up so I get it nice and straight. So I'm just going to pop that on there like that. Okay. So now I've got some of these gorgeous embellishments. So I've got a large and a small, and I've got quite a few of these leaves that I want to use. Now I may not use these leaves all on this top layer. I may actually use some of them just to pop in randomly under here to give us a little bit more of an embellishment happening through here. So you can see there, just by popping them in there, or even actually I probably may just pop one coming in down through there. No. I'm going to pop it up through there. I'm going to probably cut it down a little bit so that I can poke it in a little bit further under there. So I might just cut the end off that a little bit. And you can cheat by doing this. And then add a little bit of liquid glue. And I can tuck it in underneath there. And you would never know that I cut that bit off. It just looks like a leaf popping out there. This one here, I'll add a little bit of glue. We'll poke him in under there. Like so. Now for these ones, I want to pop up this one. And I'm probably going to glue these two bits down. So let's glue them on there first. So we've got one there. We've got one there. And I do want to adhere this one down. And then I'll pop up the large one. And then I can pop up my large one on there like that. So let's add some dimensionals behind there. So thank you to everyone that's joining. Please feel free to like and share my video. Remember to go in the drawing, and I haven't done the drawing yet, and I can't get organized to do that. Oh, could I get organized to do the drawing? I probably could. If you want to bear with me, I could probably organize and get the drawings to happen while we're speaking. I just need to grab some of my links for my, let me see, comment. So to go into our draw that I do every week, I do a drawing. And to go into our draw, you have to go back to my replay of my video and comment, liked, and shared on the replay of the video. Mainly for the simple fact of the comments all disappear. When I go back in, the live comments disappear off my live video. So if you want to be a part of our weekly draw, and I'm just going to grab the comments. I'm just going to grab the links so I can grab the comments for the last couple of times so that we can do our random picker, because I love giving away some awesome prizes. So I've got one there. Just bear with me while I grab the other one. And we might even go back to the third one maybe. There, let's pop that one in. And then I'll go back to the third one, because I really appreciate you sharing my videos, because it helps get my crafting out to other people, and you never know who on your friends list might want to like come in and hang out and watch the videos with us, because it's super fun hanging out and crafting with us. All right, there. I think I'm good. There. Get YouTube comments. So okay, awesome. I can do the draw. So I can do the draw. I'm super excited. I'm all organized. I can do the draw. So that's excellent. Okay. All right. All right. So now what we need to do, we've got that looking quite good. Now what we need to do is do the insert of the cards. So let's get to, I think I'm going to grab a piece of, we could be adventurous and do that. I know I'm going to grab a piece of basic white for the insert. Now, the one thing with this designer series paper, everyone was like, do we use vanilla? Do we use white? As you can see in the back of these squares and everything, everything's white. So my suggestion would be, if you're going to use any coordinating paper, cardstock, use white, because it is physically in all of the paper is white. Yes, okay, we do have like these warmer tones that crumb cake and very vanilla would definitely go with, but I can tell you white is still going to look absolutely gorgeous with it. Hey, Rosemary, thanks for joining. All right, so now on the insert, I just want to do a little bit more stamping like what we've done on the front. So let's bring in our Pierce mat again, mainly because it is a photopolymer stamp set. And we will grab our Pretty Peacock ink, and we will ink up one of those large flowers. Better ink that up properly. Okay, ink up one of those large flowers. And I love the pecan pie leaves. So let's grab pecan pie and we'll add a few leaves in here. Now, this is where I want to show you the beauty of the leaves going the other way, because I don't have to do anything here. I can actually pop that leaf in going the other way. Okay, so it's really, really nice when we have leaves that go opposite to each other. So that's one of the bonuses of this awesome set, is having those leaves that go the opposite ways. All right, so we've got that. Now, do we have any sentiment in here that we... Oh, I like this. So we've got better together. Let's say love every moment. I think that sounds awesome. So let's do love every moment. And I'm going to have to do that on the back of this one. So let's just pop that just right there. You didn't see me do that. I'm running low on blocks. I've got so many things with things still on blocks. I'm going to ink that up in my Pretty Peacock. And I'm going to stamp that down on there. So better together, love every moment. What a beautiful card. What a beautiful card. All right, so let's do that. Oh, I keep going to wipe the ink, and I've got a pink dress on. I don't have black. I normally have like black shorts on, and I keep going to wipe the ink off my fingernail on my shorts, and that would not look real nice. Pretty Peacock on a pink dress. But anyway, all right, so let's add that. Hey, Maggie, lovely to see you. You watch the replay, no worries. So let's grab that on there. Okay, and pop that in there like that. All right, now we need to embellish with these gorgeous embellishments. I love them. Like, they're called Pecan Pie and Clear Ribboned Adhesive Back Dots, and they're on the clearance rack. They're on the last chance products, and they're gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm so glad that I've already done the order for everyone for our stamps at our Creative Card Club, so that you're definitely not going to miss out on them. I'm going to pop one there. They're just so shiny and sparkly, just gorgeous. And they're actually like a pecan pie color. I'm trying to grab that one. All right, there. And then I think I'm going to, I might even just add some clear ones around, some, or white. I think they're white. having such a hard time. My take a picture is not here in. I've got my brush take a picture, but I don't have my take a picture where I have the putty end, and I'm so missing it. I really need it. I need it so bad to get these off. But anyway, we will try. We will try with this. I don't think I will. I don't think. Oh, just okay. So I'm just adding some of those clear ones around now, just to add a little bit more sparkle. So they're actually got. It's probably hard to see, but they've actually got. I wonder whether I can bring one of these up in my hand. I want to show you that. It probably might not. Yeah, it might not go clear, but they've actually got like tiny little crisscross silver ribbon type of thing on the base of it. So they're just gorgeous. In case you've missed them, you definitely need to get them. All right. And I don't think I put them in the description either, but they're absolutely gorgeous. The item code number is 164204. So you will absolutely love them if you purchase them. As I said, they're on the last chance products. So being last chance products, you really got to jump in and grab things while you can, because last chance means last chance. I mean, once they're gone, they're gone. So, all right. So, hey, Lynn, this is what you're doing on Thursday. This is one of the cards, so you're going to love it. Lynn loves this paper and loves this set, and she has been saying so many times that just the color scheme of the paper she loves. So, so she's going to love this month's Creative Card Club. Well, there you go. There's one of our cards that we're creating in our Creative Card Club. So if you want to get in, please jump in. As I said, you can use this QR code here, or you can use the link in the description down below. I know that it's not the right graphic there, but we are going to be using the Everyday You and Me. So for all the people that are in Creative Card Club, as I said, we will be, I will be sending out both kits all at once. So there'll be a delay on this month's, and there will be a very, very early sending out of next month. So it's super exciting. You'll be able to get 2 kits in one, and they will be getting sent out. Colleen, for you, I will be sending out your 2 kits at once, and I will also be sending out your basic foundations of card making in the same kit. I'm compiling. I'm trying to make. Thank you for hanging out with me. As I said, don't forget about the catalog launch party. If you're thinking that you would love to craft along, if you love these crafty sessions and you would love to craft along, you're using those 2 awesome sets, the pretty florals and the sweet blooms, and you can purchase them at the time of registration if you like, as well as the in-color inks. And I'll be ordering all of those products and sending those products directly from Stampin' Up out to you. And the day that all the 10 projects that we're doing in the catalog launch party, the craft along, the day that they will go live will be on the 10th of May. So you don't want to miss out on my catalog craft along launch party. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me. And now I'm going to go and work my butt off and try and get all of my jobs done so that I can get away on holidays in 2 weeks' time. So thanks everyone. And I will see you all soon.